Yeah, alright. Here we go. It's Drew.
Here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook.
Oh,
I
why?
put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous, and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That will tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
But where's your porn, Nancy? Where's your porn?
Alright. Well, alright, again, I'm John, and this is William, and we're doing a Let's Play of Nancy Drew the Crystal Skull.
What's up? Are those planes mating?
Yes.
No, those are whales
Those are
mating.
whales.
Awkward.
Alright, so what do we want to do first?
Scrapbook.
The scrapbook. That's this one?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're
Curse of
skipping...
Blackmore Manor.
Huh? Which one's that?
Case 11.
Case 11. Oh.
Neat.
So these are all the games I've never played, but William's probably played at least a few of them.
Yeah, this is actually probably the best Nancy Drew game.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The Case of Blackmore Manor?
Yeah, it's actually really cool.
Well, maybe we'll do that sometime, but for now we're doing The Legend of the Crystal Skull. Why? To see if Nancy Drew has to escape a nuke in a fridge.
I mean, you know, you never know. It might be aliens. It might be that the crystal skull is inside you all along. Hopefully not, though.
Well, I didn't read that because if we'll be playing that, I don't want to know it. But...
Whatever. Okay, I'm satisfied.
Yeah, but he's satisfied. Property of Nancy Drew.
John, you have to click down. Scroll down.
Down?
No,
Huh?
To the side.
This side?
Well, there's got to be somewhere.
I only see just, you know...
There you go, right there. Save, what are you talking about?
Oh, that's silly.
There'll be somewhere to get back.
No.
Okay, case history, I guess. Alright, fine. Get it. How to Be a Detective. By Nancy Drew. Very boring.
To see what's in your inventory, just click on the inventory icon at the bottom of the screen. To use an item that's in your inventory, just click on it. In fact, try clicking on the key.
Great job, John. Tutorializing us.
See how the cursor turned
hell out
into
of
the
us.
item you clicked on? Use the key to click on the lock on my suitcase, and you'll see how good I've gotten at packing.
Ooh, we
To
get to see your
return an
porn.
object to your inventory, just click on the inventory icon. Then click on the open inventory box, and the object will go back into storage. You can close your inventory by clicking on the square in the upper right-hand corner, by clicking on the inventory icon,
Well, that's what I
or by
expected
clicking on
Nancy
another
to do.
icon.
Yeah.
I keep reminders to myself in my journal.
Why are you doing this?
You're boring, Nancy. Alright, I'm sorry.
The game has the most obvious interface ever. What's wrong with you? It's for 8-year-olds.
I'm sorry.
Current assignment. What assignment? Bess and I are flying to New Orleans for a long
Current assignment.
weekend of fabulous
What the
music,
fuck are you
sightseeing,
talking about, bitch? Spring break! Woo!
Henry Golay, but only as a favor to Ned.
Terrible.
Apparently, Henry's uncle just died, and he had to
Wow,
go
I
down there
guess
for
our
a couple
first
of
weird
weeks.
dude.
Ned says Henry's a nice guy, but kind of a loner who might appreciate a little company. So,
Of the
the first
male
thing I'll do
persuasion.
is leave Bess at our hotel in the French Quarter and take a cab out to the mansion
Is
where
this
Henry's
before or
staying.
after New Orleans
Ned
exploded?
called him and said I'd be
I
coming.
think it's after.
But
I mean,
once that's
this
done,
game
it'll be lazy
started
le
like
bon temps pour
1998,
the only
right?
bad news
I don't
is
know.
the
Oh, wait,
weather's
that
not
can't think
supposed
of
to
that
be
way.
that great
No,
this
2000.
weekend. But what's a little stormy weather when you're in the heart of the Big
Yeah,
Easy,
2009.
right?
What's wrong with me?
Right.
Wow. Huh. Well,
1998. God, it would be like the most amazing game ever if it came out then.
alright. So, satisfied?
Yep.
Shall we go flying?
Yep.
We're going flying.
Senior.
Senior detective?
Yeah,
Alright.
dude. But we're not 8.
I don't know what the hell. I don't even know the difference.
Turn off the lights.
Terrified, William.
It's a delightful mansion.
So scared. Oh, I have to open the door.
Knock and it will be open. No, you knock and you're polite. What's wrong with you?
I'm a bit of a dick.
Hello? Anybody here?
Oh, I guess I can just do Nancy's dialogue for her. Ned?
No. We need to look at the shoe prints. It's probably critical.
Well, it's to show that someone was there.
Hi. The door was open.
Are we gonna get shot?
Yep. You immediately start by dying. Like in all good Nancy Drew games.
Huh.
Yeah! I can't believe that vaguely worked on me. And you're
Damn you, Voodoo Ned.
John, you weren't supposed to knock on the door! Oh, there's your
Here,
guy.
drink this.
What the fuck?
What is it?
Something that'll make you feel better. Drink it. Just a couple sips.
Yeah, Nancy, that looks so beyond not poisoned.
We'll
Yes!
Nancy's
Okay.
a brave lady.
She's a very brave, dumbass girl.
That's it.
She drinks.
No offense, but yuck.
That is a
Don't
creepy
make
ass
her
boot
drink
tie.
any of your weirdo concoctions. Then I really will have to take her to the emergency room.
You just go back to your phone call and leave us be. Don't pay him any mind.
Where am I?
You're at Henry Bolet's house, dear, in the
Hey.
library. He and I carried you in here after I found you unconscious in the foyer.
Why is it so dark in here?
The electricity went out. Lightning must have struck a transformer somewhere. What happened? Can you remember?
Well, the front door was open, so I walked in, and then I saw this. Well, I saw a skeleton.
Oh,
And then
come
he
on,
saw
Nancy.
me. And then the light started
Obviously it was a
flickering,
skeleton, John.
And he threw something at me that
You know,
exploded.
this isn't a world where
The smoke
Scooby-Doo
must have
never
made me
existed.
pass
You gotta
out.
remember that.
Oh.
You saw a skeleton?
I'm sure it was just someone, wearing a costume or
she's got a
something.
juju bag.
I'm Nancy Drew, by the way. I came to see Henry.
So we surmised. I'm Renee
Yeah.
Amon. I'm
I
Bruno
definitely
Bolet's
like that.
housekeeper.
Obviously,
That is, I
you
was.
dumbass child.
This skeleton.
Why else
had
would we
you.
have expected a
Perhaps we should
teenager in
call
a foyer?
police.
What the
No.
hell's wrong with you?
No emergency room, no police.
Terrible.
Things are complicated enough as it is.
Henry's feeling a mite overwhelmed. Well, you are looking much better, so I'm gonna get back to my plant potting. You need anything? I'll be outside in the garden.
I should call them and keep them on hold for 5 hours and see how they like it.
Oh, Henry, you bitch, I guess. Inventory that drink.
Inventory the.
No,
Is
you
that how you
can't.
do it?
No, you can't. That's not how that works.
Oh.
Like in all adventure games, if you can pick it up, you automatically pick it up.
Oh. Interesting. Yeah, this isn't going to be critical.
It's the teeth puzzle.
Oh, we can't really do the teeth puzzle yet.
Are you kidding me? We already know everything we need to know about
Yeah.
teeth.
Look, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. There we go.
Holla. Alright, remember, John, books and teeth.
Is there any way to turn up the brightness? No, I guess not. That's probably the whole point.
Well, John, I mean, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be in the dark room, remember? The electricity went out.
I remember. Yeah, I was remembering that. So, like, is that it?
Look on the other side of the room. Huh.
I just found a glass eye. Did Bruno Bolet wear one?
Yep. Wore a glass eye for as long as I can remember. Had a whole collection of them. Like to wear a different color every day.
Okay.
Well, let's take his eyeball.
Obviously.
Because, yeah.
Okay. I guess he really loves his modelers.
Yeah, he's a creepy fuck like that.
So, Nancy,
Yeah.
nice to meet you. Ned sent you here to check up on me, huh?
It's up to you. Neither one really matters. I definitely feel like he should be juggling right now, though.
I guess I can't
Well,
say
you
that.
can't select his dialogue, John.
I am going to select his
So,
dialogue.
Nancy, that being me, nice to meet you, that being
He's
you.
kind of worried about you, that's all.
Ned's a nice guy. I mean, I really don't know him that well, just from school. But when I mentioned that my only living relative just died, he was all like...
He was all like, yeah? How you feeling, man? You doing okay? Wanna talk?
Of course, I guess I do come across as a little needy sometimes.
Dude, look at your hair. Of course you come across as needy.
I do not remember so much homosexual
You look
subtext
pretty
in my
busy.
Nancy Drew mysteries.
Great Uncle Bruno named me executor of his estate, which means I have to make sure all his bills are paid and debts taken care of so his assets can be distributed. Unfortunately, he couldn't have cared less about little things like keeping records or balancing checkbooks. Dealing with his creditors and their lawyers has been an absolute nightmare.
He made you his executor? You two must have been close.
Not really. My parents died in a car crash when I was 8. Since I had no other relatives, he took me in, or should I say he shipped me out. Boarding school, summer camp, military school, college. He may have looked after me, but he never spent any time with me. I didn't know him at all.
They must have been making out with guys.
Thanks for stopping by, Nancy. And now you can report back to Ned that I'm fine and go enjoy New Orleans.
What do you think, Liam?
I sure can.
I sure can.
I sure can, but I'm not going to.
Oh,
I
lame.
know who that skeleton man was and what he was doing here and why he knocked me out like that. Look,
why
I
your
can
hair is
understand you're not
beyond
wanting to call the
frosted.
police, but somebody should investigate. And since playing detective is kind of a hobby with me,
No offense, but are you sure you didn't just pass out from the heat and humidity or something and dream that you saw the skeleton dude?
Anything that gets us closer to not playing
Yeah.
this game.
it's
Anything that gets us
possible,
back on the
I guess.
plane, back on the
But
spring
I'd like
break.
to look around just the same.
Okay, look around all you want.
Steel
But
glass
I should
eyes,
probably warn
if
you,
you need
Uncle
to.
Bruno was into
Yeah.
exotic pets. Didn't believe in cages, so he gave him the run of the place. And just because he's dead doesn't mean they are.
Ugh.
So if you're gonna go poking around, be careful.
Most awkward advice ever. Okay, but there are tigers roaming the grounds. Bye!
Alright.
And Nancy's like, all right, let's do it.
Let's talk to her.
Nancy, welcome to my little lantern-lit corner of the world.
Wow, Nancy, both of those things are so stupid.
It's a little wet out there.
It's a little wet out here.
I
Looks
don't
like you like to
mind.
grow
No
things.
one should mind the rain. Without it, the end of the world would come much too soon.
I have no
Did
idea
you
how to
and Henry
respond to
have a
that.
nice chat?
We talked.
Henry's a very morose, very negative young man. Very cunning, too. In fact, I'm fairly
He's
certain
also our
that
first
he's been
suspect.
selling off Dr. Bolay's belongings on the sly.
Won't all of Dr. Bolay's belongings go to Henry anyway?
Absolutely not. According to Dr. Bolay's will, Henry is to get 30% of the estate. Dr. Bolay's physician, Gilbert Buford, gets 30%.
Our second
Our Lady
suspect?
of Route 57 School of Dentistry and Cosmetology gets 30%. And I am to receive 10%.
You're our third suspect.
What was
Third?
in that concoction you wanted me to drink
Is
after
the skeleton
I
guy
got
himself
knocked
a
out?
suspect?
Never you mind.
No.
It was just a little
She's the
remedy I
suspect.
brewed up on the spot
But yeah,
to
but you
help
said
you feel.
Ned is one and she's the
No,
third.
the physician.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the dentistry school came alive, John. 4.
If you don't mind my asking,
We're
what's
stupid.
in that little pouch you wear around your neck?
Things. Secret things. Things that give me special talents when special times demand them.
And special people.
People usually laugh when I say this. But this pouch is my connection to the energy that
I mean, maybe they
powers
laugh
the
because of your
universe.
weird hand gestures you do while explaining it.
Well,
Yeah,
least
she
you
does it
didn't laugh.
every time, too. What the hell?
If you don't like Henry that much, how come you're still here?
I'm here because Dr. Bolay paid me in advance, and I always fulfill my obligations.
Gardening in a rainstorm?
Nice talking to you.
One more thing. I, too, have seen the skeleton man. After Dr. Bolay passed, that night, I saw him in the hallway. He was there, then he was gone. So you best be careful, Nancy Drew, because if it was Mr. Death, and I truly think it was, he's come back.